Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. Matters reaching us is that Tinubu has gotten verdict from his predecessor, talking about President Muhammadu Buhari, as well as Professor Yemi Osinbajo. Labour chairman is not even taking chances at all as he makes real exposition on what is going on and how things currently are at the moment. He said Tinubu subsidy committee. Okay, he said his Tinubu subsidy committee is slow. Buhari and Osinbajo says they lack capacity. The persons he has picked into this committee are not reflecting the best interest or showing or doing things like they should, and so it is something that they're suspicious, unreliable, and it's something that we should all carefully examine. He said they are not doing well. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's committee on petrol subsidy meeting with the organized labor appears to lack capacity to negotiate and execute actions on resolutions pertaining the palliative and other measures to improve Nigerian well-being in the short term, says NLC President Joe Jare. The Labour leader also casts aspiration on the social register for poor vulnerable citizens created by the diffuse regime of President Muhammadu Buhari and Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. He said these men are a bunch of fraud. They never did anything for any Nigerian. The register they are talking about, I would like to see anybody who was a recipient who received anything from that engagement. Ajaero stated that this at the meeting with the leadership of the organized labor and Senate leadership led by Godwin Akpabio. Mr. Joe said the wage review committee have not sat 2 months after the removal of the subsidy. Is this not wickedness? Part of the challenges of the issue of the committee put in place, the committee seem not to be capable. As Labour, we have done negotiations with various administrations. At no time has the chief of staff to the president, who is very busy, called to negotiate or lead negotiation, and that has delayed the issue. The NSC chief explained and added, ever since our protests, another meeting has not been reconvened, although President promised that he will restructure mechanism to engage with government for issues to be treated fast. We have also agreed on wages, where up till this time nothing has been done. Former President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Yemi Osinbajo has looked at the matter and has said Tinubu needs to put men who have capacity and who can act fast. The NSC president lamented on the plight of Nigerians as a result of subsidy removal without provision for adequate effort to alleviate and to cushion the effort of the people who are currently suffering. So this is what is going on right now, and every single person can see. So if there's anything that we all need to examine and put together to ensure that truth is done, this is the time. So they say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu lack capacity, that the people is putting together. For them to say he needs to put together people who has capacity, people who can act fast, it means that they are saying he lacks the capacity, and Labour is not smiling at all. Labour is not smiling at all. So these are some of the issues that are going on, some of the matters that are reaching us at the moment, and we just need to let you know that even Yemi Osinbajo and Buhari, they did not do any better. Don't get it twisted. They are saying the people that Tinubu has put together for this committee do lack capacity. And the last meeting they had with Akpabio, it just feels like protocol. Let Akpabio be there. Then Tinubu was sending the chief of staff, Femi Gbajabiamila, who we all know, does not even have time. These meetings they hold is just ceremonial, okay, to say that we've met with the people. Have they not collected their salaries in 2 months? All these government officials, have they not collected their salaries in 2 months? Of course they have. Of course they all have. But guess what? The poor masses can suffer all they care. How can you impoverish people? People are squeezed tight trying to survive. The best you can do is put the minimum wage as 200,000 naira. That will go ahead to help the people. At least let's even start from 150, 200, at the minimum wage, so that people can move forward. People can pay their children's school fees. People can take transport and life can be easy. You are selling to them at the rate, at dollar rate, but the wages are not at dollar rate. Is that not wickedness? People are living at less than $1, but you say they should buy petrol at the price of a dollar. I don't know what else wickedness definition is, so I'm just trying to understand it. We do this to our own very self. And when people speak, they say you are against the government, you are anti-Tinubu. Why are you anti-Tinubu? If you do the right thing, won't you be praised? I know that there will be criticism here and there, even when you give your head to the people. However, generally, you know the funniest thing with Nigerians are contented people. I must tell you sincerely, Nigerians do not go trying to, get people to, they're not selfish or trying to, do one thing or the other. Nigerians are people who are very thoughtful. Nigerians are people who, ensure that things are done decently and in order, and put things in place so that the people are happy. Okay? So this is, so these are some of the things that are going on. This is what is happening. So every single person can see. Every single individual can see. It is high time that we begin to, put things properly and ensure that things are done decently and in order. It is time. When you see the things that are happening, every single person, can understand some of these things. So if there's anything, if there's anything that we need to do to change, the course of what is going on so that things can be easy for the people, this is the time. Let's not just sit down there and do nothing. Let's arise and ensure that things are done decently and in order. Okay, so this is what is happening. This is what is going on. And if there's any time where we should serve the people with honor and integrity, this is the time. Let's just not sit back there and allow people who are definition of joke, to be the watchword, to be what governs us and what directs us. Because most of them, if I can tell you, are basically looking out for themselves. They don't care about the people. They don't care how the nation is sorted out. They don't care how much people are suffering. And basically, some of them are just looking out for themselves. It is sad, but it's the reality of what is going on. And that's why again and again, the voices of the people must become louder. And we all must speak out and ensure that things are done decently and in order so that people can move forward and life can become better for the people. If there's any time in the history of Nigeria where things must change, is now. Bye for now.